Athena here, goddess of wisdom, strategic war, and craftsmanship. Excuse me? Did you say you've never heard of me? Or my strategic skills? The contest I had with the mortal Arachne doesn't ring a bell? Well, I'd be surprised if you didn't know who I was after hearing my story. I call it the weaving battle. Catchy, huh? Now, it all began with my father Zeus cheating, in a godly sort of way, on his wife Hera with my drop-dead gorgeous mother Metis, a daughter of Kronos and Rhea. Though unknown to Zeus at the time, Metis was part of a prophecy. After a day of flirtation, an old wise man told Zeus of this prophecy. Metis will bear 2 children, 1 boy and 1 girl. The girl will be beautiful, just like her mother. But trust me, looks aren't everything. But beware, Zeus, the boy will depose, take over, in this case, your throne, as you did to your father, Kronos. Zeus loved his power and his throne. So the next day, when Zeus saw Metis walking in the palace courtyard, he swallowed the pregnant woman whole. This was her firstborn, her son. A few months later, Zeus awoke with a treacherous headache. To solve his problem, Zeus called to his trusty blacksmith, Hephaestus. Since Zeus is a god, he is immortal. Acting on this fact, Zeus commanded Hephaestus to slice his head in 2. Zeus' head, not Hephaestus'. In a foggy mist, out I sprang, fully armed, fully grown. Wait a second. Didn't the prophecy predict a boy? I'm obviously not a boy. As I grew up, I became favored by all, god or mortal. The city of Athens is even named after yours truly. But one mortal disrespected me, and that was the last time she messed with the gods of Mount Olympus. Arachne, a beautiful mortal, was a weaving genius. Everyone in her city-state fell in love with her creations. One day, she boasted, "I am the greatest weaver of all the world. I am even better than the great Athena." Excuse me, you do not mess with the great Athena. And do you know what I did? I went down to earth and killed the little girl. Or, well, that's what I meant to do. Since Arachne was such a great... when I came to the girl's bedroom and placed my foot, she gave me a beautiful handmade cloak. Since Arachne was such a great weaver, I changed my mind. But not entirely. I proclaimed a weaving contest that would happen in 7 days' time. If I won, Arachne's life would be my prize. If I lost, Arachne's life would be spared. I thought it was fair. She did disrespect the gods. On the day of the contest, the nearby villagers gathered around Arachne's house, where she would weave. I placed myself in a meadow close to the town. Arachne was up first. She started weaving, and that is what she did. Suddenly, a beautiful tapestry appeared out of thin air. It had many joyous scenes of families and memories. The crowd applauded her skills, but she wasn't done. She wove me a beautiful tapestry for my bed. But now it was my time to shine. I wove and I wove and I wove until my gorgeous tapestry was done. It had all of my achievements, including my fantastic birth. When I was done, the crowd applauded my skills, fell to their knees, and cried tears of joy and amazement. I had won Arachne's life. Arachne was so saddened by her defeat, she went to a nearby grove of olive trees. They were there because of me, by the way, and hung herself. I saw Arachne's limp body and, feeling sorry for her, touched her shoulder, and her body turned to an 8-legged, hairy creature. I then touched the noose, and it turned to a very thin piece of silk. Did you notice the connection between the word arachnid and the word arachne? What are spiders less commonly known as? Yeah, that's not a coincidence. Now, do you know who I am in my story? Yes, that is better. I do hope that next time you're in a tough and challenging situation, you think of me, Athena, and my strategic skills. My signs are owls and olive trees. I absolutely hated Ares, the god of brutal war. I taught the mortals number science. I am Zeus's favorite child. My best friend is Nike, goddess of victory. I taught men how to use tools. I was never married. And I was the most powerful Olympian. I'm the goddess of wisdom and strategic war. My mother was Metis and my father was Zeus. Arachnids were named after Arachne. And I was born out of Zeus'